Hi everybody, this is Shell here giving you an update. This is day 3 of mouth sores all over my tongue and my mouth. My tongue is very swollen, that's why I sound slurred like I do. I may be a little difficult to understand, but that's just where I am right now. It's pretty uncomfortable, it hurts to talk, but I'm just getting through it. The doctor says it's going to take about a week for it to completely heal. She said it's kind of like a skin burn. It takes a little while for the new skin to come in, and because the mucosa of my mouth is all inflamed, kind of gone, it's going to take a little while to regenerate. So anyway, at least I got this in just one round of chemo. The last one is like the last round of chemo went to spank me on the way out. It's been a rough round. I've been having a really rough time. So I wanted to share with you something very, very personal. If I look like I've been crying and I have swollen eyes, it's because I have been crying a lot. And I wanted to share where my heart is with you in this journey. I also have to kind of wipe my mouth every once in a while because I'm drooling because my tongue is so swollen. So I'm sorry. It's pretty pathetic, I know. Oh well. No hair, no makeup, swollen eyes, tongue, drooling. It doesn't get any more real than that, people. Here we go. Let me share what's going on. Before I started chemo, right after I was diagnosed, we decided to harvest my eggs in case we wanted to pursue using eggs in the future to expand our family. Bo and I had been trying to get pregnant before my diagnosis. And we really want to give Knox a sibling, and so that's a really, really sensitive area for me. Probably one of the hardest things when it comes to this whole cancer journey is the unknowns of the future of our family. And at that time, my sister Sarah, she lives in Italy, in Rome. She's a missionary there, and her husband and my 2 nephews planted a church there. The Lord is really blessing their ministry. And she called me and she said, I would love to give you a gift of being the surrogate to your baby one day whenever you consider this. And she was very, very serious. We were so humbled and honored that she would even consider such thing. And at the time, we weren't really thinking seriously about it, but as time went on, it warmed up on us. And we started, considering it more seriously. All my family is coming to visit me in August. My sister from Brazil, my new niece and her husband, my sister Sarah from Italy and her family, and my parents. They're all coming to Dallas to see me in August. And so we thought, since she's going to be here, maybe we could pursue the surrogacy then. And so we were kind of moving forward in that direction. But today she called me and she was very, very upset. She was crying hysterically. She was so hurt. And she told me that in Italy, surrogacy is illegal. She found that out recently. And so therefore, we are unable to pursue surrogacy with my sister. And when I first started praying about this, I said, Lord, I trust you. And I'm going to give all my future to you. And if this is a situation that, your hand is in, I want you to continue to open doors. And I knew that so many things needed to go just right for the surrogacy to continue to be an option. And I said, if it's not your will, just shut the doors. And I still feel that way. I know that this is a shut door that God has not allowed for us to continue to pursue. And I take it as from His will. But it doesn't mean that it doesn't hurt. It's been a really tough time with this last round of chemo. I've been very tired, very sick. I had these mouth sores. And to be honest, I was kind of holding on to a little glimpse of hope that in August we would possibly be pregnant through surrogacy. I even told Bo that if we had a little baby girl, I wanted to name her Hope. But that's not something we're able to do right now. It's a shut door. And it's hard, but I trust the Lord in the highest mountaintops and in the lowest valleys. I trust Him with my whole heart. And there's a psalm that I want to read to you to encourage you too, that you too can trust Him. He says in Psalm 91, "He who dwells in the shelter of the Most High will abide in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say to the Lord, my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust." And the Lord says, "Because he holds fast in love, I will deliver him, I'll protect him. Because he knows my name, when he calls to me, I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will rescue him and honor him. I will satisfy him and show him my salvation." And I have hope in these promises that He will protect him, that He will be with me in times of trouble as He is today, even though I am struggling and my heart is aching, and I will dwell in the shadow of the Almighty. And I know that there's so many unknowns in our future. I know very little about what's gonna happen really, and many of you have so many unknowns in your future. But know too that you can trust the Lord with your whole heart. In the highest mountaintops, in the deepest valleys, He can be with you, upholding you in His right hand. And know that anything that you face, He's so much bigger than that. And certainly so much bigger than cancer.